This car is really a dedication to my mother. My mum passed about 3 years ago, and when she died, she left me some money, and I made the decision, rather than blow the money on mortgage and bills, I'd put it to something solid. My mum, God bless her, would have loved the shit out of this car. You know, the car's called Little Eve, which is, my mum's middle name was Eve, and you know, my mum was little, mean, and you know, just a hell of a lot of fun, and that's exactly what this car is. Hi, this is Simon Gluckman, and this is my 32 Ford 5-window coupe. Originally, my idea was to keep the car pretty rough looking and just like a nice, nasty, you know, street car. The job Jim did on the body and paint when the car came back made me have to change all my plans. It was so beautifully done. That's when we got into the chrome and stuff, and now I'm really happy I did it. You know, the car is something that's been in my head for years, and just watching the way it's turned out has just been such a joy. I've always liked the East Coast thing of channeling cars on 32s, and not many people do it out here, and that was always my intention. You know, if I was going to do a 32, it was going to be chopped and channeled. The channel is the full length of the frame, so it's about a 6-inch channel, and the chop is about 5 inches. I've never had a blown car, and decided that this was the one. The engine on this car, it's a 1956 324 Olds. You know, it's a small engine, but you know, with the blower, it's got some go. All the blower stuff is from Ross Racing engines. This car has a Speedway Engineering quick change rear end. It runs a Muncie transmission. The original thought when I was putting this car together in my head was I always wanted to run headers on the car. You know, I always liked that nasty little cut-off header look, which is what we did. I expected this thing to be, you know, just an out-of-control tire-ripping car. It hasn't been that way. It's fast, but you know it's got a lot more in it, and we're now going to change the pulleys on the car, make them smaller just to give the car, you know, more boost. But it's fun. I mean, you can feel when it kicks in, and it's very different to my other cars. So, you know, it's just a great fun car to drive. I'm a member of Bedlam, which is our car club here. Our club is very close, we're a small club, and you know, we're a traditional club. We're, you know, all our cars are based at 40, 50s, you know, kind of thing. So this car is a little bit different from all the other cars in the club. I've never owned a car that's kind of looks like a show car. So, you know, this one is definitely separate from the others, but you know, my plan with this thing, even though it's a blown motor, I want to do miles with this car. You know, the one thing in this hobby which, you know, we all love is I've been really lucky. And when a lot of my friends, you know, were mechanics and learning to do this stuff, I was busy building a career and never really learned how to build a car or any of that stuff. So I've been really fortunate enough as I've gone along this journey to meet people, really talented people, and a lot of them become really good friends of mine. This car especially, I mean, if it wasn't for friends of mine, I could never have finished this project. It went so way over budget. When I originally got the car, it was just body and frame, really bad condition. The thing was a real mess. If it hadn't been for people like Troy at Hollywood Hot Rods, his generosity was just insane on this car. And my buddy Jim Ost, you know, doing the body and paint, I mean, it was an insane job. I truly could not have finished this car without that. And as lucky as I am to own the cars I have and the friends that I've made in this business, in this hobby rather, are just as valuable to me. And it's just a great thing that I appreciate so much.